to the refix beats. After a couple weeks.
So once again, welcome to EMBU, aka Embu Online. Today we are privileged to have one of the best actors and also a content maker here together with us. Kindly remember to subscribe, remember to share, remember to comment, and we are going to keep going.
To the refix beats. After a couple weeks.
So once again, welcome to EMBU, aka Embu Online. Today we are privileged to have one of the best actors and also a content maker here together with us. Kindly remember to subscribe, remember to share, remember to comment, and we are going to keep going together. So today,
to the refix beats. After a couple weeks.
So my name is Maurice Kamande. People call me Mwalimu Maurice. And Mwalimu Maurice is because I teach a lot in terms of or as a YouTube creator. Professionally, I'm an actor. I have gone through school, Kenyatta University, and this came about because I had an inside passion of acting, and be it stage, be it film, I'm a professional on both. So thank you very much for hosting me to this EMBU Online or Embu Online. I'm a fan also, so I know you do good things and you also promote talent. Yes, so I appreciate.
So
Asante.
maybe you can tell us.
Yes.
What makes you be called Mwalimu?
Well, Mwalimu is basically a teacher, someone who teaches something, to someone. And I talk a lot in a lot of platforms. I talk to youths, I talk to maybe newly or young married couples. I give them a word or two or an advice. I also do some some speeches on the same, and also to some extent I'm a comedian. But in those comedy, basically, I normally craft a lot of information, which is not just aimed at entertaining, but also to educate. So basically, that is where Mwalimu came from. And again, where I work, I also do sales. I work with the YouTube company Limited. So where my colleagues have always called me Mwalimu. Some of them even call me a teacher, a principal. Sure.
We are privileged to have you, Mwalimu, here.
Sure.
And, yes, we will enjoy together.
Sure.
So you can tell us, how has been the journey? The journey of acting, the journey of content making.
Yes.
How has it been?
Yeah, basically, art in Kenya, of course, as we all know, it's not a walk, it's a park. You have to, really put your foot on the ground,
Sure.
and you have to burn every midnight oil and turn each and every stone as far as kujituma is concerned. So it started very long ago, ikiwa tu mdogo.
Sure.
So when I was in secondary school, I decided that this is what I want to pursue. So when I went to when I was admitted to Kenyatta University, it was very easy. So I did Theatre Arts and Film Technology, a Bachelor of Arts Studies, and I graduated. So my acting journey has taken a very long path.
Okay.
When I came out of Form 4, or when I finished Form 4, I involved myself with acting the set books. The
literature set.
The secondary set books. I did it for around a year or so. Yes, I was acting with a company called Panuka Productions.
Okay.
It is still there, although they have actually nowadays majored into film production. But that is where I started basically, even though earlier before I was a very good poet. back in the church. I would narrate a poem, and everybody, was amazed, was wowed. I was that straight from the very beginning.
From the very beginning.
Yeah. So after that, I joined Kenyatta University. I have had the privilege to feature on or in one of the major Kenya TV shows, Anti-Boss, where I featured as a husband of somebody. I don't know whether you watched the clip. I've also acted a lot of stage plays, especially in Kenya National Theatre, hapa Norfolk Hotel, and a lot of plays. I've acted in vernacular plays, basically Vika, nacheza plays za vernacular, because you also realize, as an artist, we need not be limited on the language, because tuna realize pia hata language zetu sisi wenyewe, the original language, the language yenye ulifunzwa ya kwanza na mzazi wako, the vernacular, is very essential. And when you talk to somebody through an English language, he understands, but when you talk to that person in the vernacular language, it gets to his or her heart. So pia we always encourage artists not to rubbish the mother tongue. So hiyo pia nimeact nayo, and as a YouTube creator, I also have produced a lot of clips in the same and also in English. Of course, you have to strike a balance between your fans and your subscribers. Yes, the YouTube is called Mwalimu Morris, and maybe if you're watching for the first time in this YouTube, first subscribe, then after you finish this video, you just go and search Mwalimu Morris, and you'll find me there, and my videos on YouTube.
Okay.
Sure.
So that is Mwalimu Morris,
Yes.
An actor and also a content maker. He's been doing that for a long time, as you've heard, and we thank God for the grace. We would like to encourage you, remember to search him in his YouTube channel, Mwalimu Morris, and remember to subscribe, to share, and also to like and comment. We will appreciate if you do that, please, kindly. So Mwalimu Morris,
Yes.
we are having not a very smooth journey in matters now acting, and also we would call it the industry that is feeding us as a nation in the country. We are having a rough time, and especially because of COVID-19 and the sort of these things that are happening. We are having artists now having their very hard times because of the COVID-19 pandemic.
Sure.
So what can the government do, maybe to enable now the artists to keep going even in these hard times?
Thank you very much for that question, Bwana Eriko. And it's true, it's very true that this particular time, especially this pandemic of COVID-19, artists wanaumia, and it's true. They are suffering. And the government, our government has not been in a position to fully embrace, the art part of the art industry. But we are still optimistic that as we go on, as days go on, maybe they will improve on the same. But everything is dynamic.
Sure.
And these days that we are living, we need also to get updated. Nowadays, you don't have to, have a stage to tell people or to take an art to people. We have the online platform, and this is what is feeding most of the artists. Even these big artists, middle artists, and even the smaller artists. And we need to take. I think we need to take it in a very heavy way, because inasaidia. Because the moment we have a lot of online platforms. We have YouTube, we have Instagram, and we have a lot of platforms. Recently there has been a new platform, TikTok, and it is taking people by a blaze. It is like boom. And I think it is really helping in that idea, because inalipa even if there are those parameters that they have put into place, where when you start your own maybe channel, you have to meet. When you do that, and when you're consistent, when you're passionate, when you are active and hardworking, I believe it will be a plus, and it will be a success for you.
Okay.
As opposed to just waiting for the stage gigs and the film gigs, because unaitiwa movie, unaenda una shoot, unalipwa, inaisha. So the coming month you don't have any gig, so and you have to pay your bills, you have to pay your rent.
Sure.
You have to, if you have a family, you have to provide, and so many responsibilities that we need to attend to. So I believe the government also needs to give us a shoulder on the same, because tukipata support kutoka kwa serikali, pia sisi ni wasanii tunajituma. So itasaidia pia hata ku encourage even the upcoming and even those who are also sleeping on their talent. Because kuna mtu ako pale akona talent, hajui afanye nini. And thanks to EMBU online, because wanapatianga watu hiyo platform.
So bwana Mwalimu,
yes,
ningependa kujua sasa, wewe unaona hivi karibuni art industry Kenya itakuwa namna gani?
Basically art industry in Kenya, I think it's very bright.
Okay.
It's very bright, and I think tukiendelea vile tunaendelea, and again sitaki kuacha serikali, because hizi vitu ama some of the limitations they put for us, some of them discourage the young and those who come from humble backgrounds. Okay. In our limit, because unapata like you need to, for you to maybe make a movie or a clip, for example, when you're using a certain venue, kuna pesa utalipa, na especially hata kama unashutia maybe kitu kama town, you need to pay some certain amount of money, of which msanii mdogo hata manage kulipa, hata manage cause hana ndio anajijenga. But recently ukiangalia hizo analytics, wa Kenya pia wameanza ku appreciate that, and thanks a lot. Na utapata wengi pia wako na hiyo, wanaingia hiyo platform ya online, wana watch ma movie, wana appreciate talents zao, we call them local talents, because you start from home. Charity begins from home. You have, ama watu lazima waanze nyumbani ndio tuanze kusema movie za Hollywood, movie za Bollywood, movie za Nollywood, because yes, sure. Na tulia hata wao walianzia hapo kwenye tumeanzia. So at the same time, I would also encourage wasanii pia wa create something that is making sense. Content yao pia ikuwe very sensible, iko na meaning, not just creation for the sake. Ikuwe ni kitu inasaidia wase, inasaidia community, to an extent of even inasaidia hata serikali. Na
umeguzia kitu ya maana sana. Hapo mambo ya wasanii ku create content yenye iko na meaning.
True.
Hivi karibuni kumekuwa na content ambazo zimekuwa zikibaniwa.
Sure.
Unapata imeachiliwa and then inabaniwa because of maybe haina content ama haina meaning. Na kama iko na meaning ni imolo.
Yeah, sure.
Ni nini inafanya wasanii kufanya hivi? Pengine kuna vile mnasaidika after kuweka hizo content kwa pengine pale YouTube, kuna vile mnasaidika?
Yeah, basically, most people, not just Kenyans, most people are very typical. Ukiona kitu controversial, everybody will want to watch that thing. Because utataka kujua ni nini hiyo. Na watu wanajuanga tu na wanatakanga tu kuona hizo vitu controversial. Ukifanya content kama ya maybe kuna hata hizi trending, utapata maybe pastor ameshikwa in a very controversial situation. Utapata maybe msanii ameshikwa in a very controversial situation. Na wasanii wenye wanatengeneza nyimbo zenye maybe I cannot call them immoral, or I cannot term them as immoral, but maybe most of them contain, we call it they require parental guidance. Because you don't know who is watching. And especially nowadays watoto wako na simu, watoto wadogo sana siku hizi wako na simu na wanaingia online na wanaweza ku-view ama ku-watch. So hizi pia it's a vital role for KFCB ama Kenya Film Classification Board to also control, because unajua sasa wewe ama msanii ame-release ngoma. I don't want to use anybody's example, but kuna zile zenye Ezekiel Mutua ameweza kuban ile mkubwa wa KFCB. And in a way it helps because some of those songs the content kind of seeks to erode and to corrode the morals of the society. Ndio unaona hapo atasema hii ngoma itolewe ama hii clip sitaki kuiona. There have been many movies and many clips and many songs that have been termed banned. So I think we also need to be mindful of the viewer ama yule mtu ana watch ama the consumer, because we normally say yule mtu ana view, that is the consumer of our products, the wasanii. So we need to create something that does not cause any harm, especially to the viewer. Alafu pia it is something that will straighten the morals, not the other way around. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice views.
Yes.
Our viewers, you are able to hear from our very own Morris, an actor and also a content maker. It is good that even you as a viewer, you are able to make use of those arenas that are constructively building you.
Sure.
Because at the end of the day, kuna wale wasanii wanaunda stuff ambayo haisaidii.
True.
In as much as kuna wale wanaunda ile stuff mzuri. Kwa hivyo ni vizuri wewe kama viewer pia unaweza kuchagua ukuwe mchaguzi mzuri.
Sure.
So we come to the end of our episode today. Thank you, brother, because of making time with us.
Asante sana.
As Embu Online,
Yes.
EMBU, we are glad to have you.
Yes.
May the grace be sufficient.
Thank you.
Our viewer, remember to subscribe, remember to like, remember to share, remember to comment.
Sure.
May the Lord bless you.
Yes, thank you. God bless you. And again, as you have heard, don't forget to subscribe to EMBU Online and to Mwalimu Morris, and all will be well with you. And we thank you in advance. So do enjoy the rest of your day.
Yes.
Thank you.
Baba bless my family, bless my